The situation grew grim for a UN convoy on Saturday as it attempted to deliver aid and rescue civilians in war-torn pockets of the Syrian city of Homs, which have been under siege for 18 months by pro-Assad forces. Multiple explosions went off ahead of the trucks as they tried to move through a rebel-held sector. The convoy was attacked with mortar shells and sniper fire, remaining trapped in the area for hours. A 3-day UN-led aid operation, which ended on Sunday, called for daily 12-hour ceasefires to permit the delivery of desperately needed food and medicine and the evacuation of people stuck inside. Hundreds were eventually evacuated on Sunday. The Syrian regime and the opposition blamed each other for the violent attacks on the weekend UN operation, which was intended to show good faith as a diplomatic solution to the country's civil war is sought.
This is Bill Spindle for the Wall Street Journal. Earlier this month, on a reporting trip to Iran, I met with The Palette, a popular contemporary music band. They were at the rehearsal studio in Tehran practicing. Last month, they appeared on a late-night TV show called Radio 7. They didn't actually play their instruments, but they did exuberantly pretend to play them, airband style. Many saw that as a watershed moment in a country that had banned musical instruments from being played on state television for decades because the Islamic government had deemed them too irreverent. The producer of Radio 7 said that having the group pretend to play the instruments was an attempt to stay within the rules, yet still give the group's young fans what they want. Iranians I talked to said the government, which was elected last June, has tried to ease the most zealous enforcement of Islamic codes and to create more space for personal expression in public. The huge reaction that Palette's appearance created has left the band equal parts excited and nervous. Rusbez Fernandez, the 28-year-old clarinetist who helped found the band, told me, "They may have wanted to toss a small pebble in the pond to make some ripples, but it's turned out to be a 10,000-pound boulder instead."
England is facing severe flooding as rains continue after the wettest January since the 18th century. Homes along the River Thames to the east of London were flooded, and thousands more were at risk on Monday, as British soldiers were called in to reinforce flood barriers. The flooding has damaged infrastructure and inundated parts of the southwest of the country. Prime Minister David Cameron has promised the authorities will do all they can to help those affected, as forecasters predict the waters will rise further. This is the Foreign Bureau, WSJ's Global News Update.